A big decision has come from the Delhi government for educational institutions. Instructions have been issued to declare a winter break for the schools from 9th to 18th November. This has been ordered to immediately declare a winter break scheduled, which is otherwise for December, January in schools. But now we are being told that a big decision of Delhi government has come, that instructions have been issued to declare a winter break for schools from 9th to 18th November. The reason, of course, is increasing levels of pollution. We are being told that a formal order has also been issued to all schools in Delhi. All classes except 10th and 12th will be running, for now have been running online too. In such a situation, children's education should not be harmed due to schools being closed due to the pollution. Hence, it is being adjusted with the winter break. Amit Bhardwaj gets us the latest information on that. Amit, for the clarity of the viewer watching right now, the Delhi government has issued this order. Is it only for government schools, or is this also for private schools, or they have the option to take a decision on this in the next few hours? And what is the shifting of announce the winter break right away, which means there won't be a winter break then in December, January?
Well, Pooja, just to put it in clarity, this particular order will be applicable on all schools operating in the national capital, which means the private schools as well as the government schools will have to give, a winter break as being ordered by the Department of Education. Now, the important point is that usually the winter break is given, in wake of the harsh winter conditions and lowered temperature. And that usually happens either in the month of December or in the month of January. But this time around, the winter break that is being given, which has been ordered right now, is because of the GRAV 4 measures and because of high level of pollution in the national capital. So clearly, the way the air quality in the national capital region has dipped, that is affecting a lot of other aspects of life as well. And now the schools in the national capital will remain closed, be it the private schools or the government schools. All schools will be closed from November 9th. These has been now marked as a winter break, which means that, as you asked, so this particular winter break has been given because of the higher levels of pollution in the national capital, which is hazardous, especially for younger children who are still developing their immunity system. And whether there'll be another winter break later in the year, that is to be seen. If the weather conditions are such in terms of, dipping temperature, we should expect that a winter break could be given at that point in time as well. But
Amit, what about 10th and 12th? Because these are crucial board examination years. So when we say the winter break, this will be for all classes. Any specific details that you have? And I want to just quickly read out from the directive that has come in from the education director that in the wake of the implementation of the GRAP 4 measures due to severe inequality prevailing in Delhi, no respite now. Accordingly, all schools shall observe winter break with effect 9th November to 18th November. Heads of schools have also been informed, and remaining portion of the winter break will be issued in due course of time. So, of course, this is not the whole winter break. This is a part of winter break that has been announced. But what happens then to 10th and 12th? That means a winter break for them too, unless there is some, let's say, practical classes that they need to come for. Amit?
Pooja, these are usual winter break which has been given. I mean, in terms of the implementation, this would mean that schools will remain closed from 9th of November to 18th of November. Now, remember, this is also a strategic timing that has been looked upon by the Delhi government, because the Diwali is on 12th, and usually the schools do close down for a couple of days, let's say a day or two before Diwali. Which in this case, because Diwali is falling on Sunday, the schools would have usually shut down by Friday noon or something. So that has been taken into account, as well as the very fact that post-Diwali, the air conditions in the national capital is expected to enter into severe plus category because of pollution that might happen because of cracker bursting in the NCR region. So the air quality is expected to worsen after Diwali. So the government had no option but to go ahead and shut down the schools. Earlier we had seen that Delhi government had closed the primary schools, had shied away from taking that measure for the higher classes grades of the school. But now this particular order would mean that all classes, all sections of the school will remain closed, including students studying class 10th and 12th. Maybe, what we usually see is that even during the summer winter breaks, schools which have to conduct practical examinations or hold special classes, they do call in such classes for...
For now, Amit, 9th to 18th November, a section of winter break has been announced for Delhi schools, both government and private for now. This means teachers also, apart from students, can stay at home and not be affected by the pollution. So in many ways, an elaborate break, but this, remember, means a part of their official winter break will now have to be adjusted. The pollution levels are increasing. It's not really coming down at this point, and therefore, this emergency measure has been taken. Amit, stay on with me, because as we stay with the big story of pollution levels, the air quality in Delhi and NCR continues to be in hazardous category. AQI in Anand Vihar, for example, even recorded at 1.999. And now we have more breaking news coming in that after the top court, a green tribunal also seeing red. The National Green Tribunal is questioning Punjab's pollution fight. NGT has said to Punjab, and I quote it here, "What have you done in the last 24 hours?" And that each minute is important. Identify those behind crop burning. So referring to, of course, the farm fire, stubble burning. Remember that even by work by the officials, crackdown by the officials, it seems that not much difference is being done. And farmers have a reason. Farmers say that they have to sow the next crop. This is the most affordable, easy, time-restrained method that they have. They're not convinced with the subsidies and the alternatives that the government is providing. But that's exactly the time that the whole year there was to be able to sit with the farmers, reach a conclusion, and then everyone would have been spared. Remember, for now, literally depending on weather to change, which is whether there's a wind speed or rainfall, any of that, western disturbances, that could come in the next 1 week. That could then push the smoke elsewhere. But otherwise, for now, in the northern states, specifically for Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, the air quality has been dipping repeatedly. Now, the National Green Tribunal has jumped in and questioned Punjab's pollution fight, saying each minute is important. What have you done in the last 24 hours? So Punjab Control Board also is now reacting. Let's listen in to their senior most official on what Punjab is doing about.
ये आंकड़े 21,000 के बड़े आंकड़े को छू रहे हैं। हालांकि पिछले साल की तुलना में काफ़ी कम है, लेकिन फिर भी पंजाब से उठता हुआ पराली का धुआं दिल्ली के लोगों के लिए मुसीबत बना हुआ है। इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं पंजाब पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड के चेयरमैन प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर आदर्श पालविक जी के साथ। डॉक्टर विग, आपके टेबल पे एक बड़ा विज्ञापन लगा हुआ है, पंजाब ब्रीदिंग हेल्दी, पर पंजाब तो खुद ही हेल्दी नहीं है सर। वहाँ पर कई शहरों का एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स मॉडरेट या फिर सिवियर होने की कगार पर है।
नहीं, पंजाब के ऐसा एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्सेस थोड़े बड़े जरूर हैं पिछले दिनों से, पर ऐसे नहीं उस जोन में गए हैं, थोड़ा मॉडरेट ही हैं। एक दिन शायद सिवियर में गया था। तो ये सारे इश्यूज एयर पोल्यूशन के साथ लिंक्ड हैं, और एयर पोल्यूशन होने के मल्टीपल सोर्सेज हैं, एक सोर्स तो कभी नहीं रहता। और वो जब क्यूमुलेटिव इफेक्ट बढ़ता है तो उस नाते उसमें थोड़ी सी इफेक्ट आता है। तो जो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चेंज जो मैं समझता हूँ और सब लोगों को भी ध्यान में है, कई बार हम उसको मिस कर जाते हैं, जैसे ये अपने आप में जो एक सीजन चेंज है वो एक बड़ा रीजन इस बातों का है, क्योंकि बाकी लगभग सोर्सेज पहले से ही सभी शहरों में थोड़ी मात्रा कम थोड़ी ज़्यादा वो एग्जिस्ट करते हैं। और शायद जितना बड़ा शहर है, जितनी ज़्यादा पॉपुलेशन है, उसमें उसका इफेक्ट उतना ही ज़्यादा रहता है। तो ये सीजन जो चेंज होता है तो उससे सर्दी आ रही है, तो गर्मी में चीज़ें फैल जाती हैं, टेम्परेचर डाउन हो रहा है सर्दी में, तो वो चीज़ें कंडेंस होती हैं, डिस्पर्शन कम हो रही है। तो मुझे लगता है उन चीज़ों के कारण वो इफेक्ट के ऊपर असर पड़ता है। तो प्लस ये और जो एक आध चीज ऐड होती है, तो इस नाते से मुझे लगता है एयर के ऊपर इफेक्ट आता है।
सर, कल ही सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने पंजाब समेत कई दूसरे स्टेट्स को बोला है कि पराली जलाना बंद करो, ऑन ग्राउंड ऑफिसर उतारो और पराली जलनी ही नहीं चाहिए। आज हम लोग चंडीगढ़ से जब आ रहे थे, हमने देखा बहादुरगढ़ नामक जगह पे किसान नेशनल हाईवे के पास ही पराली जला रहे थे। तो क्या सरकार पर इसका कोई असर नहीं हुआ या अब मशीनरी उतरने में वक्त लग जाएगा?
नहीं नहीं, बिल्कुल ऐसा नहीं है भाई, वो बड़ी अच्छी बात है, सबको इस काम के लिए लगे हुए हैं। और ये आपने देखा एक रिड्यूसिंग ट्रेंड पिछले सालों से चल रहा है, क्योंकि ये एक बड़ी समस्या है और बहुत क्वांटिटी इसमें इन्वॉल्व है, बहुत सारा एरिया इन्वॉल्व है। तो उस नाते से जो पिछले साल 30% रिडक्शन आई थी, तो इस साल 50% रिडक्शन का हमारा टारगेट है। जैसे आपने खुद ही बताया, लगभग 20,978 केस टोटल हो गए हैं कल तक, तो वो -35% अभी पहुंचे हैं और पिछले दिनों में लगभग 58-59% माइनस तक गया था। तो ये थोड़ी फ्लक्चुएशन ड्यूरिंग डिफरेंट डेज रहती है। तो ये पूरी फोर्स, पूरे ऑफिसर्स, पूरे लोग लगे हुए हैं। और यदि ये अपने आप एक डाउन ट्रेंड जो आ रहा है, तो मुझे लगता है ये एक थोड़ा सा आपके लिए हिम्मत भी है और एक थोड़ा आश्वासन भी है। पर डेफिनेटली जीरो बर्निंग आना ही चाहिए, तो उसके लिए मुझे लगता है और कमर कस के और जोर से हम लगेंगे। तो जैसे आपने बताया, अभी आपने रास्ते में देखा, तो मुझे लगता है वो चीजें तो कम हुई हैं और कम होनी चाहिए। आपने ये भी देखा होगा, अभी इस बार पराली की गांठें ज्यादा बन रही हैं, पराली संभाली ज्यादा जा रही है, और ये बड़े बड़े ट्राले हैं, ट्रक्स हैं, उसमें पराली, और जो इसके डिपो हैं पराली के, वो बड़े बड़े स्टैक्स उसमें लगे हुए हैं। तो